Joe Stump, welcome to Tongue Tied Riding Tie Interviews. This is kind of rare. I don't usually get to do them live, so welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Joe is amazingly our world champion Iron Equathon winner from our world championship just 2 weeks ago. Right now we're at Big South Fork for the Big South Fork ride, but still remembering that ride and that wonderful World Championship weekend. This was his first attempt at anything riding tie, and he wins the Iron. So congratulations first on that one.
Yeah, thank you.
So what I've been doing with all these interviews about all of our winners is first asking them about their origin stories. You guys are superheroes, and all superheroes have to have an origin story. So how did you get involved in running, and how did you get involved in riding?
Well, so riding first, my wife. So we started doing endurance, God, I don't know, 12, 15 years ago. Started off doing LDs, did 50s, did 100, but we've been doing endurance for years, and then we ride with Barb Matthews.
Mm-hmm.
We train with her on the weekends up the mountains, and she asked me, "Hey, why don't you do an equathon?" And I was like, "What's that?" So I used that as a reason to start running because I needed to get back in shape. So I started jogging a little bit, and then she got me signed up for it, and I did it 2 weeks ago, and rest was history.
All right, wonderful. So walk me through just a little bit about the riding portion, and then take me through the running portion of that race.
Okay. Yeah. So the riding part was more natural, right? Because we're used to doing at least 2, 3, or 4 loops.
And those are kind of your home trails too, right?
Correct. So we have a place, Iron Mountain, so we knew the trail really well. So it was kind of weird only doing one loop. That was different. So tacked up, took off, and since I knew it was only one loop, I went pretty fast. Probably a little too fast actually, because my horse went pulse down. So we come back in, and my horse went pulse down, but he was also buddy sour. So I had to run back to our trailer, get his buddy, bring him back. After his buddy was there, he calmed down, and then I took off running. And then the run was 8 miles, and I'd say probably a half mile into it, I was questioning what the hell did I just sign myself up for. So I'm sitting there, I'm running, and I go by Becky Pearman, who's taking photos, and I'm like, oh my God, I got 7.5 more miles to go. I'm like, this is crazy. Probably didn't see anybody for, I don't know, probably a mile and a half, and then I caught up with, can't remember her name now, but I caught up with a lady. We ran together for a little while. We'd run, walk, and then got a little further ways down. Actually, I threw a water bottle off of my horse, so I didn't know. Do I have do I camelback? So I got my water. That kind of gave me a little more pep, and then from there I just kind of took off. And I'd probably run maybe half mile, 3/4 mile. Then I'd walk. Any of the big steep hills I'd walk. But knowing the trail probably helped because we train on these trails all the time, so I kind of knew where all the rock sections were, things like that. So, walked through rocky sections and then came in, and then, I didn't know the difference between Equathon and the teams. So here comes all these runners by, and they literally look like gazelles.
Yeah.
Or like deer. I mean, they just come floating by.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to trip on the rocks, and here these people come flying by, and they're talking like they're not even running. And I was just amazed at the speed and how quick they could get around. So it was pretty neat.
Yeah, wonderful. Well, tell me, and you maybe already have it in some ways, but in years to come, when you're sitting around the campfire or whatever, and you're recalling that race, what are some things you're going to remember?
Well, I've never ran. I can't tell you the last time I ran 8 miles.
Okay.
Last time I probably ran 8 miles, I was in the military. So that was 2000, 2001. So call it 24, 25 years ago. So I haven't ran 8 miles ever in a long, basically in a quarter century.
Yeah.
But then it was actually neat, kind of doing it as a single team, because that was kind of neat versus the I've seen when you guys do it on the riding ties where we go by a horse tied to a tree.
Right.
My luck, I would tie the horse to a tree and it'd probably run off and the horse would be gone. But I'll probably remember one. It was our home track, so that was kind of neat.
Yeah.
And then it was our third day, because we rode Friday, and then my wife rode Saturday, and then we did the Equathon Sunday. So kind of a 3-day event was kind of neat. So,
yeah.
But it was fun. It was good.
Super. Well, congratulations again. Enjoy the fact that you are a world champion, and I hope you'll try it again.
Yeah, we're doing a ride and tie this weekend with Barb.
All right,
So,
that's right.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, well, I've always said, and it's always not entirely true, but Equathon is the gateway drug into ride and tie. So you may find yourself putting endurance to the side now. That's what I'm going to hope for. But
well, I can tell you, doing endurance usually, getting off and running, when we started doing that for the steep downhills, I feel a lot better.
yeah.
So even, ride and tie, or even just endurance, just getting off and running
Yes.
half mile, or even just walking sometimes. And it's crazy how you can go faster off the horse than you can when you're on the horse. On a
Particularly
lot of
downhill,
track.
right? Yeah.
Correct. So I think for us, like getting off really helps a lot.
Yeah. I have found in ride and tie, my body is wrecked a lot worse at the end of a long endurance ride than a ride and tie, and it's because I don't typically get off on the endurance, but going back and forth and running and riding. So you're right.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, good. Well, good luck with Barb this weekend on the ride and tie, and again, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, thank you.